So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This guy, Sandro Tonali, was being touted as being one of Italy's greatest midfield talents. Remember the season he got his side promoted into the Italian top flight, 17 years of age, I think, and he was the mainstay. in a team at that early age, playing in virtually every game and dictating the play. He stands out, doesn't matter how old he is.
Yeah, still certainly be leaning heavily on him. Arsenal have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Well, we're on the way. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri. Spread it left. And it's Azar. Sulemana. Ghana are looking to break at pace. Azar. DROGBA.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And he's picked it up out wide. Azar. Now it's DROGBA. Oh, good spread. Now it's MESSI. MESSI will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's on it, can he get away? Messi's cross. That has been knocked clear and smartly reclaimed. Semenyo. And Sulemana. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. That's destined for the flank. Marquinhos. Barella. Tries to pass it through. Koundé makes the interception. That's good running with the ball. Now he's... Oh, shooting chance! And that's a good finish. And they've got their lead back. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Great vision. Hazard with the delivery. Searching pass he's played there. Pedri looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, good looking ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, that's nice. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Semenyo. He's picked his way through. Oh. And MESSI! Cleared away. And the shot! Well, that is one way to stop him. Pedri. Over to the right flank. And it's Azar. Barella. Tonali. And this is DROGBA. Nicely aimed pass. Sulemana. That has been slung wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries to play it through. And he passes it long. Pedri. Barella. Well, that looks a decent ball. And the shot! Of course! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
DROGBA really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
We're looking at a different game now.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
A probing pass. Ayew. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Marquinhos. And it's Koundé for MESSI. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Barella spread out to the left. And it's Pedri. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pedri. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Sulemana. That's a dangerous ball. Pedri. DROGBA. That's going wide left. Knocks it into space. Hernandez receives it in a wide position. Crosses it in. Oh, good effort! There it is! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Number 18, Didier DROGBA. Didier DROGBA. Didier DROGBA.
And that is indeed the final act. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seats, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy.
Oh, what a terrific 45 minutes, all triggered by a helter-skelter tempo that has, you know, been very open, end-to-end, ding-dong stuff, with so much to enjoy. It's a cracking watch.
Goals, goals and more goals. That's been the story of the half. The teams separated by the tiniest of margins at the break. So straight into the second half. Hazard picks it up out wide. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, he's taken it.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off. Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Sulemana. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Koundé.
The attendance for this match was 60,000.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Messi. DROGBA being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Barella with the cross. Terrific effort! Harmlessly behind. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Semenyo. Sulemana. Now it's Ayew. Played out to the left flank. And it's made its way to him. Tries one from range. Oh, well hit. Very well hit, actually. Barella. And he was quick to react. Nicely spread.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Barella. Ayew. It's not an especially good pass, that. It's a good foot in there. Aimed beyond the defence. Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's neat. Now the ball in. DROGBA! Oh, would you believe it? The most decisive of all goals. You run short of superlatives. That was extra special.
Just look at that. Can't find the words to describe it, but I feel like I owe him a personal congratulations.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
And with that, the end. Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling. And he's being shifted off it. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Tonali did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Now then, the ball's come loose. Masuaku got a long way forward to join the attack. Masuaku. And once more he proves rigid and robust. And it's Masuaku. MESSI. MESSI making good progress on the right-hand side. That's good play. MESSI. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Wissa. Just eases him off the ball. Pedri. Oh, good spread. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tonali. He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Azar. Azar with the delivery. Deftly away. And claimed it back swiftly. Wissa. Kayembe. Lukau. Oh, super find. In with the challenge. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Wissa. Hernandez. Sends it crossfield. MESSI is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Wan-Bissaka. Lukau. Now that's a lovely exchange. And it's Barella. That's a good shapes to shoot! Goal! Arsenal! And again they hit the front. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Le numéro 5.
Arsenal with the lead. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And here's Bakambu. Hernandez. To Barella. Pedri. Looking to play him in. Masuaku. Lukau. Barella. Hakimi. Bakambu. This is promising. Tonali did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Barella. And it's Tonali. Change of plan here, perhaps.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
MESSI! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Bakambu. Masuaku. Gets a good foot in there. Half an hour played now. Masuaku. Kayembe. And it's MESSI. Tries to play it through. There's the shot! And it's in! They are purring, truly purring. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Le numéro 18, DROGBA.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
He's in plenty of space here. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Kayembe. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's picked his way through. So much time and space here. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Out for a throw. Pedri. Hernandez. Now Tonali. And it's Hakimi. Pedri. And this is DROGBA. It's DROGBA! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he has absolutely drilled that. And we have our very first corner. Messi with the short one. Chance for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, good take in a good area. Elects to cross. Defending of the desperate variety.
Il y aura
That
2
should
minutes
get
de
the
temps
job done.
additionnel.
A temporary retreat here. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Messi's cross. Tuanzebe getting this one clear. And this could be the final action of the first half. Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
And it's been taken short. Oh, sweet feet. Flashes it across. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that signals the end of the first period.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Arsenal are up by 2 in this truly end-to-end contest. What will the second half bring us? And we are back underway. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And it's DROGBA. De Ligt. Now it's DROGBA. Masuaku. Bakambu. Now this could be a chance. De Ligt deals with that comfortably. Messi has created 1 goal already. And it's Messi. Well read, nice interception. Pedri. And it's Hakimi. Now Tonali. And it's Barella. Pedri currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
In by Messi. And the keeper beats it away. Barella. And this is DROGBA.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Hakimi. Pedri has found the net here, of course. Pedri going face to face with his great rival. Might be danger here. Lukau. And Wan-Bissaka. Hernandez. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Bakambu. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, that's fabulous. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Barella. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He is through here. Takes a shot. Superb from Wisa. That is a gem, an absolute gem. And that really is so impressive. Just one in it now.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Pedri. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Arsenal suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty, perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness, or this could get away from them.
Wan-Bissaka ventures forward. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Democratic Republic of Congo really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Attention, changement.
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
Wisa. And they're on him in a flash. Well, that is one way to stop him. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Kayembe. Rice. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, well measured. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Arsenal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
No, he's not getting any further than that. Now it's DROGBA. Wan-Bissaka gets across to intercept that. Not much time now for Lisa! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
And that is as far as it goes. Arsenal have done it. The perfect outcome. Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. And he's taking no chances there. Elche have the chance to go the other way. He won't be happy with that one. Chooses to go crossfield. Now he's off and running. Barella. Sangare. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Sangare. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Pedri. Barella. Can he get it through? Hazard gets into a good position. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Barella was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Pedri. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Gonzalo Villar.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Pressure coming in from all directions. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Hernandez looks to the other side, and it's Barella. Tonali. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. De Ligt. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Looking tidy in possession here. And he's intervened well there. Passing is crisp and sharp. DROGBA. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Valera. This is Gonzalo Villa. It's a really well-measured ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Barella. Distributed tidily. It's a promising position. And he welcomes it in. Gonzalo Villa. Rodriguez. Hernandez. And here's Pedri. He's having a hit! It's run... Oh, he's been caught napping! And a chance! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Cleared away. Pedri, that's a good ball out wide. Delivers. Mesa! Not a bad try by any means. Koundé, and it's Messi. He's in a great position here. Now it's Pedri. This looks promising. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Spread to the right. Tries one from range. Deftly away. Messi! Again, a brilliant save.
Messi, really...
And that is the end of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying.
To the field.
So there was the first half.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Arsenal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that pass isn't the best. Gonzalo Villa.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Sangare. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's DROGBA. Pedri. Neither of these two want to come on. And the finish! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
That has ended up in no man's land. Now that's well seen too. Hazard. Looks a smashing ball. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side.
The attendance for
Just
this match
eases him off the ball.
62,005.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Valera running with intent. Can he latch on to this? He is through here. An instinctive delivery. Can he finish? Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Barella needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Pedri. Oh, good spread. And it's DROGBA. Out towards the flank. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. And here's Pedri.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Barella. And it's Hernandez. No way through. Pedri. He'll try from distance. Superlative from Pedri. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And that could well be the winner.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted. And they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Arsenal have taken the lead.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That's a cute ball. There will be a throw-in. And it's Koundé. And it's played in. Keeper has taken decisive action. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And that's a... He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 21.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number 18.
Elche restore parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Number 10.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Number 20.
Diangana.
Raul. Number 11.
Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite
Number
attritional.
3. Joshua
And it's
Kimmich.
made its way to him.
Number 41.
Rodriguez!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That has been cut short. Space for him to turn and look. Tonali. Raul.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Played through for the wide man. Crunching tackle.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Diangana. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We're up and running then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
It's little surprise, Peter, that this...
Oh, good climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Tonali. And it's Koundé. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Barella goes short. Played into the... and a header! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Valencia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And he's quick to return it. And he's picked it up out wide. That's good play. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's MESSI. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Diego Lopez. And Cesar Tarrega. Nunez. Javi Guerra. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Duro. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And it's Vasquez. Crosses it in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's MESSI. Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. Space for him to turn and look. Chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Could be danger. Chance for a shot! Goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off their shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Diego Lopez. Pedri. MESSI. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Pedri crosses. Oh, important interception.
Arsenal really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Now it's Rioja. Rioja carries the ball down the right. He's found space here. Nice physical challenge. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Rioja. Now that looks a decent ball.
Pretty robust defending.
Now there's a fine ball. Tonali defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And here's Azar. DROGBA. It's DROGBA! Now, who's going to be first to this? It's their second corner of the game. Barella with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nunez over to the right flank. Now it's Rioja. Takes on his marker. Now it's Guerra. Now it's Duro. And it's made its way to him. Skillfully cut out. Guerra! No, just not quite.
Well, he doesn't have hit a clean strike. The moment he was in that position, you knew he was going to smash it.
Oh, that's a key interception. Opts for safety. Pepeli. For Rodriguez. And it's Javi Guerra. That's a good ball out wide. Tonali. Tonali. Good ball, good take. And he's in on goal. And the shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
MESSI.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And he's being shifted off it. Tonali. Played out to the left flank. Pinches it off him. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Arsenal are relentlessly steamrollering their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. So straight into the second half. Koundé, Pedri. Koundé drives forward on the overlap. Messi is in a really good position out wide. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Nunez. The left. Now it's Lopez. Barella. And he cuts out the supply. Arsenal looking close to untouchable here at 3-0. Well, that has not gone well. Pedri, who does have an assist to his name. Lopez. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is DROGBA. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And he's taking no chances there. And that's been won straight back. No foul, says the referee.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
De Ligt. And it's Rioja. The message is clear, none shall pass. Not the most accurate pass. Rodriguez. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Hugo Duro really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Rodriguez. And the counter is on. Now it's Duro. Oh, strongly challenged there. Tonali. Pedri. And here's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Barella, looking for options for movement. And that's a throw-in. So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
In towards the back stick. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
DROGBA goes for goal! No, not quite.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
El dorsal 16 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 15, el dorsal 12, el dorsal 14.
And he's had it nicked away. That's going wide left. Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Jesus Vasquez. Well, that pass isn't the best. Pass somewhat off target. Knocks it into space. He is through here. Shoots! DROGBA being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
They get a throw in. Arsenal are coasting towards victory. Now it's Sadiq. Succumbs to the pressure. Kimmich. Played out towards the right wing. That is ended up in no man's land. Pepelu. Tarega. And it's Correa. For Rodriguez. Shifted it to the flank. He's had it taken off him. Threads one in. He's through here. And the shot! And no mistake. It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. And the number on the board is 3. And it's Correa. Great vision. Rioja picks it up out wide. Hangs one in. Rice. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Begley.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And a chance! Goal! Arsenal! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Looking to play him in. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Over to the right flank. Stood up well to him there. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lovely pass, but can he get... He's had a shot! And it's in! 2, and we've barely begun here. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Arsenal are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start. Back to the keeper it goes. Arsenal have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Spread out to the left. Not the most accurate pass. Goes looking wide. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Looking for options for movement. Takes a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Barella. It's Pedri. Spread to the right. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pedri, nicely weighted ball, played out to the left flank. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's picked it up out wide, drives it in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Oh, good spread. Now it's Aspas. He likes Moriba. Marcos Alonso. That ball looks a good one. Messi. Here comes the cross.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Gets a good foot in there. No way through. Marcos Alonso. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And here's Messi. And the shot! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And now he has 2. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Played back into the centre. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable man. Messi! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Messi clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Just past the 40th minute mark. And he skips past his man, and he's managed to get free. Great challenge, time to perfection.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Passes short and sharp. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri. And he shoots! And the keeper can... And that brings the first half to a close. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
Everyone, please welcome.
Well, they're in a great
players.
position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Arsenal clearly the superior force halfway through this contest. They lead 3-0. The second half is up and running. delivers the ball. Pedri. Barella. Now that looks a decent ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Iago Aspas.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's got the beating of his man. Vigo have a free kick. Aspas! Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Always going over the top. De Ligt. Azar. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's well spotted. He likes Moriba. This game already looks like a fait accompli. Good pressure, determined, intense. Shot, surely! Oh, that's a waste.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Messi being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Played out towards the right wing. Almost an hour gone. Oh, that's a key interception. He likes
The attendance
Moriba.
for this match was 61,052.
And he has been fouled there. Can he get it through? It's a promising position. Delivered, and the shot! And it's come back out to him. Goal! And they are right back within touch. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Still behind by 2. Is there a... It's DROGBA! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Barella plays it short. Vigo are looking to go forward now. And here's DROGBA. Pressure coming in from all directions. That's travelling a long way. No, he's not getting his way this time. Tries to play it through. He's in a great position here. The referee's awarded a free kick. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 8, Hazard. Number 2, Marquinhos. Number 27, Serginho. Number 5, Pedri. Number 7, Barella. Coming on the field, number 51, William Pacho. Number 95, Alessandro Bastoni. Number 3, Joshua Kimmich.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Pacho.
Number 11, Doku.
He might be in here! And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, he's not going to get any further than that. Moriba has a look and plays it forward. Doku. Now it's DROGBA, and this is MESSI, and back to the goalkeeper. Marcos Alonso.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's found a way through. Delivered from distance. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. MESSI. MESSI is the team's great visionary. And he's been shifted off it. That pass isn't the best. And smartly reclaimed. Oh, super ball. Oh, this looks sharp. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
He likes Moriba, and he was quick to react. That's a little off target. And it's MESSI. MESSI running with intent. That's a shade optimistic. Nicely spread. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Well, that is one way to stop him. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
4 added minutes has been
Cross
indicated.
into the box. Raya claims it without any fuss. No, that's been intercepted. Marcos Alonso. And now the breakaway. Looking for the run.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
That's that, the end. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. MESSI claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nice.
To the staff room immediately.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Bilbao have gone with a 4-5-1, Jim.
Well, if you want to secure a clean sheet, Peter, this is a very good way of going about it. It adds discipline and lends a stubbornness to that midfield, which can stifle opposition attempts to play through, and it takes a lot of pressure off your defence, of course. Forces longer passes through the aerial route. So, all things considered, that extra layer across midfield is highly, highly effective.
We are just getting started. Played into space. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Williams. Can he finish?
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Oh, can he get onto this? And that's a throw-in. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Guruzeta. Robert Navarro. Now that... And the finish! It's in! How do you look back on that goal?
Yeah, it's wonderful work, Peter. He just got his head down and absolutely drilled it. Good luck getting to that for the keeper.
Marcó en el minuto 13 el dorsal 18.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Marquinhos. Now Tonali. Now it's Drogba. Drogba! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Arsenal restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. tail's most definitely up now.
This is a promising build-up. It's a good spell of possession, this. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now then, the ball's come loose. Nicely weighted ball. MESSI is in a really good position out wide. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Now it's DROGBA. Played out towards the right wing. He is through here. And MESSI! And he has kept it out somehow.
MESSI is offering a wry smile there.
And it's been taken short. Shapes to shoot! Bilbao have the chance to go the other way. Robert Navarro. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
MESSI clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
He's got away. Brilliantly cut out. Tonali. Pedri. Aimed beyond the defence. Shot a goal! Goal! Arsenal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And the pass is intercepted. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Terrific effort! Yerai clears it away. Hazard. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Williams. Tonali spots it and intercepts. Played out to the left flank. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Gurzetta. Bilbao are looking to break at pace. Oh, good spread. And he's quick to return it. And he's heaved it away. And he's there to retrieve it. And it's Barella. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Gurzetta. Barella. Over to the right flank. Lovely feet. Robert Navarro was in no mood for any of that. And he's had it nicked away. Gomez threads one in. Tonali gets over and intercepts. Koundé. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Arsenal have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Arsenal are leading by one in a... Barella! Oh, my word, that is quite something! About as smooth as it gets. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Arsenal now in a position far more desirable.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Robert Navarro. Oh, shooting chance! And that's in! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Arsenal really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Bilbao cut their deficit and look raring. There's the shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Unai Gomez is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Pedri. And it's DROGBA. That has been slung wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Yehi. Nicely shaped cross. Gomez. Ruiz de Galarreta. And it's Gomez. Now it's Guruceta. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Serginho. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And here's DROGBA. Jaureguiza looking to add to his goal. Oh, that's a key interception. Pedri. Played out wide.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
That's good play from him.
Pedri tries to pass it through. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
El dorsal 20 será sustituido por el dorsal 7.
Barella. Yerai does really well to win the ball there. Tries to thread one through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Guruceta is onto it in a flash. MESSI has the space to scheme. Oh, such a clever touch. MESSI going face to face with his great rival. Chance for a shot! Serginho. Now it's DROGBA.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Williams. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Iñaki Williams was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Guruceta. Tonali. That's destined for the flank. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Just a kick, tries a shot! And that's a good finish.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Gol del Arsenal.
Bilbao can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And this is Hazard. Well, that looks a decent ball. No joy this time. Williams. And it's MESSI. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, it's played into the area. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Arsenal visibly comfortable, now up by 3. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's nice. And the shot! Glorious! A finish of true class! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And that will be the final act. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, the player Nuno Mendes is someone who's really impressed me as being a two-way player. Very confident, consistent, and always willing to take people on and get himself into those good crossing positions, and he can deliver too.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Kvaratskhelia gets a cross in. Now it's Gakpo. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Great vision. Pacho gets over and intercepts. Now, can they get him away? Kvaratskhelia! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Chiesa. Robertson. He's shifting through the gears here. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both.
Shot a goal! He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. And he's managed to get free. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's in a great position here. João Neves showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Gakpo
applies the finish! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Vitinha. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's an imaginative pass. Van Dijk gets it away. No goals as yet. There will be a throw-in. Gravenberg. Played back into the centre. And it's Gravenberg. And here's Gakpo. Oh, tries a shot! There it is! The first significant strike. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Liverpool are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Mendes got a long way forward to join the attack. Gakpo, now there's a fine ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Out towards the flank. Now it's Chiesa. Crossed into the box. Shifted it to the flank. Frimpong wins the duel this time. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Ramos. That's destined for the flank. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Alisson punts it upfield. Always onto this. Hakimi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Chiesa. Plays a sharp little ball here. Played in by Robertson. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Gonzalo Ramos. It's a really well-measured ball. Dembele. And it's been hooked away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. That's where it came from. Fabian Ruiz.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
McAllister. Played out towards the right wing. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's found a way. Mohamed Salah! And that's a sharp finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of... And that is all they have time for.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Votre attention, chers spectateurs. Nous vous demandons de bien vouloir garer vos véhicules uniquement dans les parkings prévus les jours
So
de
we're
match.
off again.
Merci de votre compréhension.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Played out wide. Hangs one in.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Not the most convincing of passes. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Soboslai. Now it's Ramos. No way through there. Alisson gets it away. Now it's Gakpo. Oh, that's a key interception. Pacho. Vitinha. Nicely aimed pass. He is through here. Mohamed Salah! Gakpo! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was...
Shapes to shoot! Lacking in accuracy.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Now it's Ramos. Looking to play. Goes for a shot! Now, how often do you see that?
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Here's Gakpo. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Now it's Ramos. Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Takes a shot! And yes, it's there! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he...
And the finish! That is ended up in no man's land. Frimpong. Oh, this is a terrific run. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Gonzalo Ramos is flagged offside. And he's had it nicked away. McAllister, Chiesa. Robertson receives it in a wide position. Fabian Ruiz. Hakimi. Now it's Ramos. He's got away. It's Dembele! Now it's Chiesa. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Oh, well played.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely there. It's a towering header! And that has flown over. Now it's Gakpo.
Paris Saint-Germain really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Played into space. Chiesa. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Paris Saint-Germain present their opponents with the best possible chance here. This for genuine comfort. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Gravenberg. That is good alertness. Hakimi. That looks a cracking ball. And the shot! Oh, almost a 6th. Vitinha. And Hakimi. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's well spotted. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia. And that's that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times, A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
How
would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Nico Williams has been emerging and a very good player to watch as he's growing his game, Peter. I've been hugely impressed with his confidence, with his energy, with his dynamism, with his spirit, with his willingness and enthusiasm. And all those qualities are the perfect mix in him going on to have a great career.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Pedri. Danny Olmo. He's having a pop! That was superb goalkeeping.
Danny Olmo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Corner number 2, then. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, what a mistake! And he shoots! Goal, Spain! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Can he get it through?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, good effort! He will be livid with himself. Nico Williams. Now it's Pedri. And Cucurella. Olise. Kante wins the duel this time. Gets a good foot in there. He won't be happy with that one. He's looking wide.
France are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well, they've got it again. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He might shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Pedri. He's going for goal! And the pass is intercepted. Now it's crossed into the... He's rising! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Rabiot. That's going wide left. Dembele wants to run onto this. Kubasi. Rodri. Yamal. That has not gone well. Looking for options for movement. It's not an especially good pass, that. Conte. And that has put paid to that. Rabiot.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Pedri. Cucurella. Plays a sharp little ball here. Showing good feet. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pedri. Pedri purring through the gears. And it's Olmo.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Pedri! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Dembele, he is through here. Cross needs to be good. Pau Kubasi attempts a clearance. Pedri. Now, can they get him away? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Chouameni, and he stands tall, impenetrable. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's found support out wide. Upamecano, the most accurate pass. Now it's Ferran Torres. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. France coming at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we are back underway.
France really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Williams! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Nico Williams clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Nico Williams was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's an imaginative pass. Look at this, had a shot! Oh, good finish! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided. Oh, what has happened here? And that's a good-looking ball. He's had it taken off him. Koundé. Nico Williams. Oh, that's delightful.
There they go, hunting again.
Oh, the ball's gone astray. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Hernandez makes the interception. Looking for the run. That's been slipped through. It is a corner. So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. France have the chance to go the other way. Knocks it out wide. Dembele. Now it's Olise. Mbappe. Pedri. Now it's Ferran Torres. Morris ended up in no man's land. Conte. Radeon unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's been hooked away. It's a throw-in. Tchouaméni receives it in a good position here. Pedri. Oh, good spread. And he's managed to get free. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 11, le numéro 7, le numéro 4,
Now
le
it's
numéro
Pedri.
5, le
Cornet.
numéro 8. À leur place, le numéro 20, le numéro 12, le numéro 15,
Conte.
le numéro 2, le numéro 6.
We expected
Attention,
better, and so did he.
changement.
And he can clear it away. Nicely weighted ball. Nico Williams picks it up out wide. Chance for a shot! Brilliant from Williams! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they've got their lead back. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Doué. Oh, this is a great position. Crunching tackle.
France really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Pau Kubasi cuts out the pass. Now it's Ferran Torres. And now the breakaway. He's found the way through. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Takes on his marker. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
And here's Rabiot. Doué. Doué's cross.
Well played and well cleared.
Played out wide. Crossed in again. He leaps for it. Oh, he's hit the bar.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
3 minutes.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. It's a chance for Spain to break. Yamal. That's a good run he's making there. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's in a great position here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And we're done. France can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a match
everybody,
that will
and welcome
really
to
get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy, Gabriel Martinelli, is someone whose game has come on in leaps and bounds since being plucked from relative obscurity, Peter. He's one of the best dribblers in the top flight, and I always say about wingers that if they can marry their technical ability with their great pace, they're on a winner.
I'm thinking that... And that's it! And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator... So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So bring it on.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on...
Shapes to shoot! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how's the...
Chucky! And a neat finish! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Lewis. Merino. That's gone for a throw-in. Mikel Merino gets a foot in here. That's going wide left. He's shifting through the gears here. Trossard couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it. Can he finish? Nearly, but not quite.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Now it's Rangers. Doku. Oh, shooting chance! Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. He's through here. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Not a hint of offside here. Oh, that's fabulous. That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Lewis gets into a good position. This looks promising.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ruben Diaz makes the interception. Now it's Haaland. Calafiori clears without hesitation. And we have our very first corner. Cherky with the short one. And it's Lewis. Real chance! Glorious! About as smooth as it gets. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Tries a measured ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Stood up well to him there. Rice. Can he get on the end of this? He's picked his way through. Shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that really is so impressive. 2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. This is a glorious... Trossard! Brought out the best in the keeper.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Trossard! He has found the way through. Incapié promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, some tackle that. Now, can they get it back? He is through here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Takes a shot! Incredible! Just incredible!
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Haaland, and the shot! Oh, almost a sixth.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
It's their second corner of the game. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. And here's Haaland. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Haaland receives it in a good position here.
There they go, hunting again.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Odegaard. Reinders. Looking to play him in. He's in plenty of space here. Big chance! Keeper always had the measure of that.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Showing good feet. Great vision. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Manchester really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So off we go again. He's going to be disappointed with that. That's destined for the flank. The less said about that pass, the better. Rice. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Now it's Trossard. Calafiori. Passing nice and neat. And he's in. It's Gabriel Jesus! And it's in! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, super ball. Great chance! No, it's wide.
Manchester really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Nicely aimed pass. Reinders. Look at the space here. Chance, surely! And he steered it beyond the post.
Well, maybe he just got a tad excitable when he knows those moments need the coolest of heads.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Merino. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rodri. Well timed, excellent interception. Rice. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Now it's Saka. Now it's Redragon. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he is going into that little black book.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Mosquera. Trossard. And here's Redragon. Oh, what's he giving here? And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The keeper doing his best to put him off. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Gets a good foot in there. White made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that's superb.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Haaland. And they're back on the ball again.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's got away.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
That'll be a throw-in. Odegaard. Rice. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that has been cut short. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Tries to play it through. Now, can they get him away? Reinders.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the
Substitution
two
on the
coaches
field.
are signalling changes
Number
here,
3,
both at the same time.
Ruben Diaz. Number 15, Gay. Number 82,
Matches
Nunes.
Nunes going
Number
forward.
16,
Oh, that's a key
Rodri.
interception.
Number 4,
Merino,
Reinders.
and it's
Coming on the
Nunes.
field,
No,
number
that's been
6,
intercepted.
Ake.
Havertz chasing
Number
after it.
5, Stones. Number
Gonzalez.
21, Aid Nouri. Number
He's
8,
had a shot!
Kovacic.
And
Number
the keeper's well
14,
positioned.
Cherky clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Nouri picks it up out wide. Decent chance! It's a goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Calafiori appears to be in some real discomfort. Is it his leg?
Yeah, maybe a touch of cramp, Peter. Hopefully nothing more serious than that.
But it appears he's going to be okay, at least for now. Havertz gets flagged offside. Kovacic. Matches Nunes. He's had it taken off him. It's played through for him. He's found a way through. Arsenal have a free kick. Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Trossard! Doku. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Nunes. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Haaland. And he's lost his man here. Goes for a shot! And that's a good finish. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Searching pass he's played there. Pinches it off him. Matches Nunes. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Merino. Kovacic did well to stay calm there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a promising position. Rice gets it clear. And that's it. So a real showpiece win. This stop was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Haaland, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.